I'll be lying to you if I told you that opening up your first assisted living facility is going to be easy, which is not. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely rewarding, but opening up your first assisted living facility is definitely hard, especially if you don't have the right people, a coach, a mentor that already has assisted living facilities around you. Because there's a lot of naysayers out there. I'm pretty sure you heard it from your friends or your family member or even coworkers that, you know what? You don't need any mentors. You don't need to hire a coach. You can do this all yourself. And that statement is so far from the truth. Because when we first started 40 years ago, I wish we had mentors and coaches to guide us all the way through the process, because it is difficult. And again, if you're doing it for the first time, it's actually a positive thing why it's difficult to open up your first assisted living facility, because it protects the actual family member or the resident that's going to be in your home. So imagine if anyone can just open up an assisted living facility and make $10, $15, $20,000+ a month with these facilities. You know how many crooked people or just a money grab this would be if it wasn't difficult to get started. That's one of the reasons why I love this industry so much, is because it's hard to get into. And the ones that actually make it and open up their own assisted living facility, it's definitely rewarding. Because again, we just don't want anybody and everybody getting into this industry. We want to set the bar high, so when there's a resident in the home, they're going to be treated with the utmost respect, and they're going to be rolled out the red carpet because they deserve it. If you really think about it, if it's your family member, or say it's your mom, your dad, your relative, you always want to put yourself in the resident's shoes. So if you're not willing to stay in a home because it's dingy, it's dark, and they're not treating the residents with respect and dignity, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't want to be there either. So that's why we want to make sure that the bar is high, because we don't want just anybody getting into this industry. So with that being said, it's going to take you at least 6 to 12 months to open up your assisted living facility. From purchasing the home, retrofitting, licensing, and hiring all the staff, and marketing the property, it's going to take you at least 6 to 12 months. It can be sooner, but that's going to be case-by-case situation. So with that being said, make sure that you have the capital, at least 6 to 12 months, to run the facility without having any residents, right? You need upfront capital. Because best case situation, you acquire the property, you license it, you retrofit it. It's going to take at least 6 months in a best case situation. Because if you don't have any residents within that 6 months, guess what? You still need running capital. You still need to hire your staff. You still need to keep the lights on and start getting the house ready to start admitting residents in your home. So make sure that you have at least 6 to 12 months worth of capital. So for example, if the running capital is $10,000 a month, you should have at least $60,000 to $120,000 saved up, so you'll be safe during those times when you don't have a resident. So my expert tip for you is don't do yourself, especially for the first one, whether or not you hire our team or not, because you could be wasting a lot of time and a lot of money going through all the failures and all the problems which we already gone through. So for example, if your assisted living facility is delayed for 3 or 4 months, that could be $30,000 to $40,000 lost revenue from you. So make sure that you hire a mentor or coach just like us to help you open up your first assisted living facility, because again, it is hard to open up your first assisted living facility. And also make sure that you're not taking advice from naysayers that doesn't have an assisted living facility themselves. Because that's one mistake that my wife and I did, and we lost $2.5 million because we trusted people that weren't necessarily expert at the craft, and we're never gonna do that again. Make sure that you're listening to people that have exactly what you want, which is an assisted living facility, and don't listen to anybody else that don't have a facility. Opening up an assisted living facility is hard. But it's also hard waking up every single day to your 9 to 5 to a job that you hate. So you're gonna have to choose your heart, because are you gonna work until 70 years old to make somebody else rich, or are you gonna work on your future so you can retire yourself in less than 1 year? So if you wanna dive in deeper and you wanna learn from us with over 40 years of experience in the assisted living facility industry, make sure to book a call at startmyalf.com. That's startmyalf.com. Other than that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.